Hello, right, two areas that I suck at in Kumite, that's what we're going to do today, is moving forward and moving back. In the tournament I did, I was incredibly static, right? So I'm going to do some more sort of fluid stuff today. So that's one thing I want to work on. The other thing is my prep of the kicks, hence the chair and the kick shield. Prep for roundhouse kicks. We'll do those first, I think. So you're in this position, you turn this heel pointing in that direction, and you bring that up. You have your foot here as a blade, like that, and you're trying to do that. That, for me, is incredibly difficult to do, so I just want to work on the prep. And we're going to start smaller, because I can't really do that very well on the left leg, and I want to get both right. So we'll try it without the kick shield first. I've only used the kick shield for height, and essentially I want to, you see how that's lower than this, which is fine, but I just want to get that movement. I'm going to bring it this way a little bit. So it's just that. Just getting used to the three things that are happening are the foot swiveling, this coming up. One of the problems I have is the heel needs to be tucked in to the butt, and also the foot needs to be like this, like a blade, not like this, you know? Current speed 0.0. Thank you for that. I've got my Garmin watch working. So, yeah. So there's the three components. 1, 2, and then the blade of the foot. 3. Right, so 1, 2, 3. And it's just getting used to that. Also, my balance. So we're swiveling. Just going to keep doing this for a bit. That's it. Just using that as a bit of a guide. I think I can probably put this on now. Yeah. Because I would rather have smaller roundhouse kicks. I know big kicks look cool, but I'd rather have smaller roundhouse kicks that have good form compared to big roundhouse kicks that have rubbish form. So all right, now I'm going to do it on my rubbish leg. So move that way, turn it to this side, I think, and hang on, it's that, isn't it? So maybe I could do it, yeah, like this. So, see that there was no No movement in the front foot there. That's better. That's better. That's better, although you can hear my hip pop. Okay, let's put that on. Whoop.
Current speed 0.0.
Okay. Right, next we can increase the height maybe. There we go. The higher I go, the less stable I feel. So, like if it was really high, like here, I'm going to put all my weight that way, and I become unstable. So perhaps that is as far as I should go. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to try and kick through it without hitting this part, and I will do it on my good leg. So, see, the foot there was not right. That's it. I'm sure I've been told someone that it needs to be driven down rather than up. So you almost have this knee angled down a little bit, like that. Ooh. Balance is an issue. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it on this side, and then we'll move on to moving forward and back in Kumite style. So, turn. Don't want to hit my foot.
Current speed 0.0.
Thank you, Garmin. I think that was 3. Let's do another couple. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Right. Move that to one side. Clearly need more work on that. So, when I was doing the tournament, when I was in the Kumite,
Heart rate zone 1.1.
Thank you. I was coming like this. I was like really quite static in my movements. And what I should be doing, and very stiff, you know, what I should be doing is becoming lighter on the stance and almost sort of bouncing a little bit, right? Just getting that, just get that flow, and you're doing it on the sort of the balls of the foot, right? And you're not over exaggerating it like this. It's more just sort of, and then you start to begin to bend your back leg a little bit more. And you think of it like a coil in the springs of the car, right? And you're loading it up with energy. And the problem I have, or one of the problems, is breathing when I'm doing this. Because when I'm about to strike, I stop breathing for some reason, because I'm an idiot. So going forward, I need to be sort of more fluid, and think of it like a spring, right? Where you're contracting and expanding, contracting and expanding.
Current speed 0.0.
And I don't know how I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, so you come forward. You can either come forward with the front leg or the back leg, but let's do it with the back leg first. So you come forward and you move. Let's do it like this. So you come forward there and you go here. Right, so if that was halfway, that came in halfway, that would go out halfway, right? So that's halfway, that's halfway. And you're keeping your weight in the middle. Yeah. Whereas what I was doing was I was coming forward like I would in a kata. And you need to be fluid, right? So I'm going to do a couple forward, couple back, couple forward, couple back. So we're going to load up the back leg and we're going to move. And it's kind of like a shuffle, kind of like a bounce. You're not like boing doing that. Another thing, another way of practicing is really small micro movements. Like that. Where you're trying to go as small as possible. But it's bloody knackering. So I think when I do these Kumite practices, I think this is something, it's a bit like with the kata when I've got my hands behind my back. That to me is going to be a foundational practice. This, in my opinion, is a foundational practice as well, because you've got to get it in your head that when you're doing Kumite, you can't be stiff. You got to move. You got to flow. And the best way to do that is to become light on the feet. That was front foot first. So let's do back foot, forward foot, back foot, forward foot, back foot, forward foot, back foot, forward foot, and then switch. Back foot, forward foot, back foot, forward foot, back foot, forward foot. Okay. Notice that the stance, when I do that, it's the same. It's the same width, because from here, I'm contracting, expanding, contracting, expanding. So from here, contracting, expanding, contracting, expanding, contracting, expanding. And you can do it front foot, front foot leads, back foot comes forward. Or you could do it back foot leads. But ideally, you want to get to a point, which I'm not even there yet, of it all becoming one fluid movement. So, yeah, that's not going to happen yet. And the more fluid it becomes, the less obvious it is as to what you're going to do. And the stance, it's your, I think it's your short flank stance. So you could have it a little bit wider if you want, like that. But yeah. Hey cat, what's the matter, boo boo? It's our cat. Probably going to jump down. Yeah. So the way you build that up is then you move into some attacks or blocks, right? So let's say, for example, someone was coming at me. You would want to go in that direction. And you might want to be doing, head level block.
Current speed 0.0.
You might want to catch them like this, right? And then come down as a reverse punch, maybe. So let's play with that. So we're bouncing here, right? Someone's coming at me. I'm going to block and then do a reverse punch. So I'm going to go with my back foot. I'm going to go that way, right? So back foot. So like block. And then reverse punch. The reverse punch could be you've blocked it, you've got out of the way, and the reverse punch is probably like stomach level. Or it could be, so hang on. So you blocked it and yeah, stomach level. Now, with the reverse punch, you're actually going forward, so you've just come back like that, right? You've blocked, and now you want to come forward, but it's still a reverse punch, so it's not that, because that's not a reverse punch. It is that. So you've blocked, you've come forward by dragging the front foot forward, back foot comes up with it. Remember the contract and expand.
Heart rate zone
And then that is the reverse punch. So after you've done that, you then come forward, reverse punch. It's bloody difficult to do. Bloody difficult to do. And I mean, it could be, let's do something that is a little bit more realistic. Because if you do a head level punch, head level block, sorry, their fist is going to be here. And you want to drive in. Yeah, I suppose that is realistic. That could happen. Yeah, all right. So from here, we'll do this in small little steps. So we're still bouncing, still bouncing, still bouncing, still bouncing. Someone's coming at me with a head level punch, and I'm doing that.
Current speed 0.0.
I'm doing that. I then come forward and do a reverse punch. That's essentially it, right? Still bouncing, still bouncing. You know, boom, boom. Yeah, you want to make sure that you're driving forward. Yeah. So driving forward. Let's just work on that because I think I'm failing on the driving forward bit. That is and you notice my back foot, you want to get it as low as you can, because the lower you can get, the more you can drive it in. Yeah. Whew. It's hard work. So bounce, 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 bounce. Block, drive forward. Let's do it on the other hand. So this, so I came forward, then I need to go back. Back. You can hear the sweeping of the feet. And it's like a pendulum swing, right? A couple more times. Bounce, 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 bounce. Back. And we'll do it this way. So bounce, 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 bounce. I need to be forward. Come back. Come in. So don't want to hit the camera, but yeah, whew, it's knackering that. I think that'll do, but when I do the Kumite practice, I want to be working on this foundation and just mixing up with combinations. Forward, back, forward, you know, reverse punch, jab. You can throw in some kicks, all sorts of combinations. You could also go offline, so that's like, you know, sidestepping. Yeah. So I'll come up with some different combos in the future when I do the Kumite stuff. But man, I'm out of breath. Right. Keep on practicing.